Hello student, in CNN part 2 we are going to move slightly more complex world. In the last part we have seen only 2 by 2 pixels used in a simple word problem. Now in this complex word problem we have slightly moved the complex value. We don't have a 2 by 2 word. Now we have used a next things that we have one person, okay, one person with the computer. Now its resolution is 3 by 3, and now this 3 by 3 resolution don't have to use only two letters, it have a 4 layers. We have a backward slash, forward slash, x and 0. So it have a 4 alphabets used for this computer. So using this, because of we have to use the 4 letters, so this is the 4 combination used for this simplest word in which a human can actually express the emotions. So let us see what happen when we press our keys on the screen. So these are the keys when we can press any key. So this is the backward slash, forward slash, X and O. So these are the 4 key used in this keyboard. Now the question is how we can create a classifiers that tell these letters of the part. So we can start in the same way as before. We can put some uh, plus and minus values and try to figure it out. We are going to quickly notice that it starts falling, and the reason it start falling is that the this values point of image right in the image. So we can have a letter in a different place of the screen. So you can have a big letter, a small letter, different types of letters, and it's really not we want to do or want to do kind of break, okay, that image part. So we have to convert into the small image and then analyze this into the repeatedly. So let us look at some previous knowledge. So let us together learn of a simplest word problem. We learn that this is the backward slash, hopes all of you remember, and the second one is the forward slash. So this is the forward slash. So let us see that we can break out that other image part. It's a really what kind of we want to do as a X, as a O, forward slash and the backward slash. We break them apart into simpler pieces, okay, that get really figured out, so that we get it is look x value or x, the combination of these diagonals, it gives the O value, and the combination of forward slash, it gives the complete forward slash, and it is the combination of the backward slash, it gives the backward slash look like this. And these are going to take another step to turn this into a x turn, O value, then slash is diagonal and diagonal backward slash. So using these values we can convolute or do the process. So I will explain. I am just going to give you an idea that how it is going to use the first part. It is called the convolution layer and the pooling layer together with the pooling layer, and the second one it is called the fully connected layer. So the convolution of this layer have a break into the image into the small piece, and then it is fully connected layer. It takes these pieces and it is read some users logic to figure it out which is image is used for the convolution. It is a combination pieces in which it is going to use. The detail here we have to use, you can take x image which is a 3 by 3 pixels image of x, and then we can use the two little 2 by 2 boxes or 2 by 2 pixels of that boxes which decides the arrow, and these are called the filters. Okay, so there is one filter with plus and minus and top fork and the back slash, in which one filter has an the forward slash, whereas to apply this filter to the image by sliding them across and see the what value we are getting. When we can find the diagonal, so whereas it's going to start with the top one, we put it here and we do over a impose to and per plus and the minus of that numbers, multiply them. So we say that using this first value we can impose that filters and we will get that value plus 1 plus minus of minus 1, again minus of minus 1 and plus 1, it gives the value 4. So using this value, the next layer says if we found a big number, then it means that it found the a slash or the this piece. I saw looking this since the filter, that filter is use the diagonal, then it is combining these two arrow and see what I found, this back set of the diagonal and the top left of the corner. Now we move to the second one or next same thing we are going to apply, that is plus of minus 1 minus 1 then minus 1 and plus of minus 1, it gives the value minus 4. So this value of minus 4, it is too small, it didn't find anything in that. Similarly we have to go for the third value, so it gives again we go here and we get this value as a minus 4. For the next layer we can say there is again too small value, similarly we have to move for the next value, it gives the 4. So this is the maximum value. So related to this we can find this diagonal, and we were going to see where this threshold is used and say the plus 4, that is the big value, and minus 4 it is used with the very small value. Now let us use with the bottom filter. When that bottom filter we find the forward begging, so imposed on the first corner. So here we are going to operate, that is the minus 1 plus of minus 1 plus of minus 1 and minus 1 value will get a minus 4, and this is a very small value, negative value, so it not doing anything, it didn't find anything, it is too small. We can move ahead for the next value, that is minus of minus 1 plus 1, third element is plus 1 and minus of minus 1. So total value it gives the plus 4. So it gives the maximum value. It did find the diagonal because this filter for the forward diagonal, and third one it is used for the next one to say again this we get a 4 value, so it find the diagonal, and the next one say it is the minus 4, so there is no value, it didn't find anything in the fourth element. So this is left part, it is called the convolution layer, is one of the it takes the filter and also lights it through the image to see what it find. And one of this method is this convolution, and next step is the pooling layer step, and it goes on use with the threshold values. If we give that value, it gives a bigger number, and it goes to say that if it is small treasure, then it didn't find anything. So according to that, it is going to use in this pooling layer. So for this image, we will get these values. Computer see that 3 by 3 pixel image on the left as this into 2 by 2 image on the right form diagonal. So it is a simplifier version, that image for 3 by 3 to 2 by 2 conversion. So diagonal of the simple, this clarify that. Let us see about the other one. First one, using the O matrix, we can filter on the first corner, find that value which is the -4. So it gives nothing. So next we can say it didn't find anything. Similarly, when it move for the second one, it gives the maximum value which is 4, and when it move for the third value, there is a +1, minus of -1, minus of -1, and +1. It gives the 4 value, so diagonal value. For the last one, it gives the negative value -4, so it didn't find anything. Now it is used for the second filter. When it is used with the second filter, it again gives impress for the first value. So related to this first value, it gives the +4 value, so it represent with the forward slash or forward diagonal. Next is gives the minus value, nothing is going to use. Similarly for the third value, minus, and fourth is diagonal value. So it gives the diagonal. Now it we overpose this and we get this value. So similar way we can do it for the backward slash. It's actually we do this method and for the backward diagonal. So apply the first filter. Using the first filter, we have to get the value 4 and applying them on the next value, which is a -2. So it is very small value, using this -2. So it gives you nothing at the output. So next is the plus of -1, -1, minus of -1, and plus of -1. It gives the value -2. So using this value, it didn't find anything, so it will give the gray color. So for the next one, it is +1, minus of -1, minus of -1, and +1. It gives the value 4. At the output, it gives the diagonal value. Similarly, we have to use for the second filter. When we are going to use the bottom filter, apply on this image. So we will get a -1, plus of -1, plus of -1, and -1. At the output, we are getting a -4 value, so nothing we are getting at the output. So similarly, we have to use for the filter for the second part. So using this, we can say our threshold is 2 -2 value. It will give the output nothing. And similarly, we can use for this value minus of -1, +1, plus of -1, and minus of -1. It will give the -2 value. So this is used for the given value. Similarly, we have to use for the next. Again, here we have to uh, gives the output with the negative value. So the second filter didn't find anything here, so there were no forward diagonal used in this second filter. So that image that find we are impose in a two image on the right, and we get at the output, this is the 3 by 3 uh, back set along. It's a combination of this two backward diagonal of 2 by 2 grid. And just for the consistency, last one we can apply the forward slash, apply the filter, we get this two values, 2 towards the nothing. Then second one, if we apply -4, again it is going to give the, we find nothing. So we found nothing. So for the third elements also we are getting -4. For even fourth element is 2. Now we are going to use for the second filter, we can imagine. So get some here, -2 is nothing, anything we are getting. Second one is a 4, it gives the diagonal. Third one is a 4, then fourth one is a -2, again nothing here in 4 and -2. Over it possess these values, right? We can get these values as a forward slash. So we are here, are we now tell the summary. So let us find the convolution layer, pulling layer, the layer, lot of pulling layers and convolution layer takes a little smaller image and slides it over your image. And this pulling layer, check it if we found it or not, but you have had it over a threshold or under the threshold. And now I am going to show you what are the fully connected layer. So it is use with the fully layer fully connected layer, it takes the convolution and pulling layer, give us and uses a logic to figure out what image we can use, or it is. So let us see the summary again. So in this layer is summarized with the x diagonal of backward diagonal or forward slash. Okay, so these are the image with the help of using this pixel. The computer doesn't really see this in 2 by 2 way, so it is actually read it in a string form. So it read x in the following way, that is the backward slash, forward slash, forward slash and backward slash. So similarly used for the O, forward slash, backward slash and forward slash. And for the forward slash we have to use only two bits. First is doing nothing, second is a forward slash, and again the blank is there. So these are the diagonal use blank, forward slash and blank. So this is used for the forward slash. Similarly used for the backward slash, blank, blank and then backward slash. So it is absolutely favorite is when we start creating the filter in same way that the filter before told us that we have to use the back to the diagonal. For the diagonal we create our filter. So let us first encode this matrix. Okay, so how we are going to encode this matrix? we are going to tell us where did we find a forest diagonal and where did we find forward diagonal and where we find the backward diagonal. So this vector space, we have to use this vector space with the basis of the two blocks, but we didn't worry about this. So let us see about this first one, that is the backward slash. So this backward slash, let us compare with every bits or every element from this inner string. Before we use this element, we are just compare with this first element. So if it is match, we will get the value 1 with the compare with the first one. If if we are going to use the same that value, it will put it 1. For the next one, this is not going to match, so it will gives the value -1. Similarly, third one is also compare with the third element, it is a -1, and fourth element it is going to match, it gives that the output the 1 value, it gives the same value, so it gives the 1 value. Similarly, we can put this value for the second row. So if the diagonal is the forward diagonal is there, we are compare with the first element. If it is going to match, then it will give 1, otherwise -1. So if it is not match, it will give the -1. If it is match, 1, again 1 and -1. Okay. Similarly, we are doing for the next elements, that it is going to match with this value. So we encoded this x as this line, little 4/2 matrix with the entries 1, -1, -1 and 1, etc. So related to this, we can do the same procedure for the next one. And to pause this video and we can find out the value yourself for the second one. If it is the O is there, then how we are going to use this diagonal, we again compare this. Similarly for the forward slash and for the backward slash, so we are getting this value of the backward. The fourth one is become forward slash. Basically we what happened with this pulling layer, we can completion layer and have encoding our 3/3 pixel image on the left as this little matrix on the right side. Okay, so let us see about this left little matrix of X. Second one is O matrix, third is forward slash, and fourth is the backward slash, and these are corresponding matrix. And now we were going to create our filters. Okay, so the filters that are used for the green +1 and the -1. So using these pixels +1, plus, minus, minus, plus, so these are the begin with this filter. It's easy to create. It's just the same thing that the filter for X. Okay, so this is the second one, the filter for O. This is the filter for forward slash, filter for the backward slash. So this using filter. So what's going to happen is we were going to compare our matrix with every filter. Okay, so here is our X matrix. X is here and it's encoded with the X. How do we happen when we are compare with the every filter? We will do this same thing as a convolution step with the we take this sign and we have to use this to every one of the number. So the first one is +1, then -1, -1 and the +1. So using this, compare with the first element 1 with the plus value, it gives the +1, -1 with the minus is +1, minus of minus is +1, then minus +1 and plus is gives the plus value. Similarly for the second row, -1 filter with the minus is a +1, +1 filter with the +1 is 1. Similarly 1 filter with the +1 is the plus, and +1 is filter with the +1. So we will get value which is 8. Similarly we are doing for the next value, that is for O. We are doing the same method for finding this value. If we are doing for the second one, so we have to use this. Notice that everything is the sum -1 value, we will get that output is -8. If same method we are going to apply for third element, it gives the +4 value, and the last one, the fourth one, again we have to get the +4 value. So using this value we can say that the maximum number, it is going to match with the input figure. So the biggest value, which is the winner of the turn out that this is the winner. So we conclude that our 3 by 3 pixel image on the left side is an X. Okay, so let us see about the O value. So related to O, first value we are getting is -1. So the first filter gives you the -8 value, second filter it gives you 8 value, the third filter gives you the -4, and fourth is also gives you the -4. So the winner is +8 value. That is what we are going to conclude, that image is a node, and for the diagonal we can get the +4, then next is the -4, third is a +8, and then 0. So using this, the winner is 8 value, that is slash. So it conclude that the given image is the backward slash. Okay, similarly for the backward slash, similarly we are going to use 4, -4, 0 and 8. So winner is 8 for the backward slash. So what we are going to conclude, backward diagonal, given input is the backward diagonal. Convolution neural network, which is used to give the convolution. So what we did, we have our pixel image of the computer. Now read this using the convolutional pooling layer as this 2 by 2 pixel image in a 2 by 2 pixel image form. So related to this, this little diagonal, and then the logic we have to use for the filter helps the computer to read the first thing, that is the letter X, second one is O, third is forward slash, and fourth is the backward slash. First step of the convolution layer plus pooling layer. Second step is the fully connected layer. So here let's actually draw the picture of how this work. So here it again our pixeled X image, and we have applied 2 filters, right and forward slash, forward diagonal, and each filter we apply it on every single 2 by 2 square. So in a total we applied 8 filter here. Okay, apply 8 filter here, right on the top, and the 4 are the moving slightly back of the row diagonal. Okay, so these are the image used for the convolution. The bottom 4 are sliding the forward diagonal across the image, and this is the convolution layer. Now whenever we get a large number, okay, the pooling layer says that it found a something. So the pooling layer here says the hope you you have found the backward slash here, and then found that forward slash, okay, here, and that is the elements we have to use for this pooling layer. Now it does, after this pooling layer, the things become this kind of the matrix. You have your own pixels. Image does not look a pixel anymore. Okay, so we have to map this to matrix. Now the last one, what we have to use for this last layer. So related with this last layer, it takes all the filters for each letter, and it apply on the every layer or every filter to the layer that you get at the output. So like this, every layer we have to use, we get this, and each filter gives you the score with this fully connected layer. It fails to give you a score. Okay, highest score is the X, so it wins with the 3 by 3 pixel X. So this 3 by 3 pixel X, computer figure it out that after this process it was the X value or X figure. So let us see with what happened with the actual X. So we report in the here, okay, using this X goes through the convolution layer, okay, and then only one fired, and this one over where the pooling layer finds, and the corresponding diagonal we have to use the right way, and that matrix of the convolution pooling layer computes. Now see the X value, which is matrix here from 1 minus 1 minus 1 and 1. Now it is used with the value of 8, second is minus 8, third is 4, and fourth is 4. So first value it gives the maximum value, its score is the 8, then minus 8, 4 and 4. So pick the biggest number. We are going to pick the biggest number. That one, first one is win. So what it conclude, that it is the given matrix or X, given value is the X. So we have question in the mind, how we are going to figure it out, all this value, it work it to find the filter and to find the fully connected layer. So using this fully connected layer we have to use the convolution, etc. So using this, computer cannot figure this out easily. So what it does, it's very similar to what we have done in before, that is the using the gradient descent. In the gradient descent we start with some random numbers for everything, for the filter, for the convolution layer for everything, and it gives the check that there is a lot of errors, and it tries to move it direction of the to having a fewer errors. So related to this, again it takes an error function and find the derivations of this gradient descent and use this gradient to walk into the direction to make it the minimize or to make it reduce that error, and decreases that error function again and again until it reach to the fewer error, or it is pointed that it should be the fewer error. Now I am going to get to point that it is very few error. It is say unhappy and good things of my convolution neural network with my parameters, and going to done. So there is how the computer does. Okay, now let us see the example, that is advanced word problem. So in advanced word problem, what happen if advanced word, the lot of people in the computer with the tons of pixels, huge resolutions and lot of colors, and also there are the many letters, and not just a letter but many images, and that want to classify. How do we do this well? So same thing. So here we have an example, and in this example the left we have a picture of a boat. Okay, so you can see that this natural neural network uses these two convolutional and pooling layers. It can have a more, but basically this first convolution layer, what it does, it is just slides to the square images over the your other images, and it pulling layer starts figuring out what the pieces you start getting. Then you get repeatedly convoluted pulling layer, etc., until you break out the image down as much as you can, and then you apply one of the several fully connected layer to one which is just a regular neural network. Okay, and it gives the data that you cut from the convolution pulling layer to the figure out what layer or what we got here. For example, you can see these classifiers. It classifies if something is a dog, a cat, a boat and a bird, and for this particular image a boat gives you a high score, so the point is 94.94, which is where the dog cannot. Bird gave you a very small score of this 0.1, 0.4, 0.2, and so convolution neural network figures out that image is the boat image, and what you have do to train this, and gives a lots of images, and it tells when the image in dog, when the image is cat, and the boat and birds. It use the gradient descent to minimize the number of errors in your training. Okay, so in order to set this, to find out the parameters of neural network, and again by parameters I mean the number on each filter and the number in each convolution, etc. use the another way. So this is the all about convolution neural network and image recognition. Thank you.